Earth. What about another high point? What do you think? Can you think of something else that's a raised part of the land? A hill. A hill is another part of the land that is raised up, or it's a higher part. But hills are a lot shorter than mountains, and they often have a rounded top. So mountains and hills are raised areas of land that comes up from the surface. What about a flat area of land? A big open flat area of land, we call these plains. Now, the plains have a lot of grass usually, or maybe some small plants, but they don't really have a lot of trees. So these are the big open areas. A lot of times farmers will grow crops in the plains. And so if you eat vegetables, maybe something like beans or corn, it was probably grown in the plains. We know that some areas of land have a lot of plants and a lot of trees. So an area with a lot of trees is a forested area, right? There's a lot of trees and a lot of other plants and animals that live there. But some areas of land on Earth are actually very dry. These areas are called deserts. We often think of a desert as a hot area of land that's dry, but a desert can actually be cold too. To be a desert, it has to just get very little rain. So an area that doesn't get much rain all year round is a desert. Now in a desert, because it doesn't get much rain, there aren't a lot of plants, or if there are, they're a lot smaller because there isn't enough water to grow huge big trees like we see in other places, or like in a forest. So we have a desert, we have hills, we have mountains. Our Earth looks very different, and it's all in different parts. Now I want to talk about one more feature of Earth. If you look at Earth from space, you can see our planet Earth. There's a lot of blue, and that's the ocean. An ocean is a big body of water, and it is salty. So this is water that we don't drink, but this big area is actually home to a lot of plants and animals. And so if you go to the coast, so you live on land, so if you go to the coast or the edge where the land meets the ocean, you can look out and just see ocean for as far as you can see. All that water, that's the ocean. All right, so now you know hills and mountains are the taller areas. The flat area is the plains. Then we have the desert, which is dry and has small plants growing there. And then we have an ocean, it's a huge body of water that's salty, and it separates our different landforms. Now that we know that, we're ready to do a problem together. Where is the desert? Remember, deserts are very dry. All right, so look at these two pictures. Remember, we're looking for the very dry place. Is it the one of a lake? Remember, lakes are water, so it's not that one. Right, it's this dry place. This is the desert. So you on this one. Great job. Earth is a beautiful place to live, and it's so amazing that you can travel around the Earth and you can look at how the Earth looks different in different parts of the world. But even though it looks so different, it still gives us everything that we. Great job. Earth is a beautiful place to live, and it's so amazing that you can travel around the Earth and you can look at how the Earth looks different in different parts of the world. But even though it looks so different, it still gives us everything that we need to live.
Không có nghe được cái lời này. Con nghe, con đừng mắm bậy, con không nghe con hỏi đâu, con mắm bậy gì là sai, là con thi lại là con phải học lại đó.